I wrote a post that said the other day, and the women lost their minds. I said, heal the boy in him and the man you want will show up.
You're absolutely right. And I know the way for a person that's immature, how they would hear that.
A divine, feminine, wise woman, her presence can heal him. They thought I said, do something. I didn't say do, I said be. Women got offended, and I got the whole, that's toxicity. It's a man's job to heal himself, and I want a healed man. I said, hold on, sis. Nobody knows the extent of their healing until they get into a relationship. If you're not used to having a good man in your life, or if you might have seen that growing up, you can do all the healing work that you want to do. But when a good man comes, can you handle that? Because he's going to be a trigger, and you're going to have to know how to decipher intuition and fear, because they feel the same. The version of you that you are right now is why you have what you have. You got to make a complete identity switch to get something different. When people aren't ready to do that, they will always go back to the low-hanging fruit that they're accustomed to. A wise woman has boundaries. A wise woman can tell if a man is willing to do his work, and if he's not, she's out of there. She's not going to put herself in harm's way because she values herself first. So that let me know women did not know what encompasses being wise. Well, I've done that before for a man, and he just did this. Well, you weren't a wise woman. If you allowed yourself to be abused, you were not a wise woman.
A lot of guys stay in relationships that it no longer serves them. They really honestly are just serving the relationship.
He doesn't love himself enough. He's looking at everybody else, how they will be affected, not looking at how he's being affected. They're worried about other people's feelings, not looking at, I'm stressing myself the hell out. I'm working all of these hours trying to do this, trying to do that, and there's nobody pouring back into me. When are you gonna start loving yourself enough to say when?
What does that look like then?
It means let me assess, does the situation serve me? Does the situation serve where I'm going? How long has it been out of order? What have I done to get it back in order to actually communicate with my partner to see if we can actually get on the same page and we can actually grow together? Or is it time to just call it quits? If a person tells you that they'll do anything for you, you have to ask yourself, what are you doing that's causing them not to do it? Because if someone says, I will do anything for you, and suddenly they don't do it, what shifted? What caused the discrepancy here?
Oftentimes, it's because they are willing. They just want to feel safe to do it.
But what if they were doing it before and all of a sudden it just stopped? What happened?
I mean, it's the same answer. They don't feel safe to do it anymore. Women will say, well, you did it, but you didn't do it long enough. You weren't consistently doing. And then another one is they make your identity tied to the indiscretion. You are the person that messed up. And no matter how much you try to change, no matter how much you say that ain't me, any small little thing that triggers them, they say, see, that right there, that's why.
I do believe as women, we have to leave room for y'all to fix it.
Can you understand, when women leave guys, your action towards us is based on what we did and who we were in a season in our lives. It traumatized you so much that you couldn't get past it, and understandably so. Option you leave us, one, to stay with you and be okay with not getting what we need, and always chasing this carrot of if you would, then I would. Or we crack your heart and we leave you, because no guy is going to perpetually stay in the place of I ain't it, or I am not enough.
Yes, and the thing is, once a woman tells me, I want to stay, I love him, all of this back here, you got to give him room to fix it. I'm not saying it's going to happen overnight. This is a choice that you're making to stay, but you can't choose to stay and then tie them to that. Now, if you feel like you're gonna have to do that, then leave. And that's okay too.
That's fair, yes, that's fair.
It's okay too, but what happens is, if I can't have you, I want nobody to have you.
That's a mess.
I love myself enough to walk away from somebody that I love, that I felt like did not value me based upon the choices that he made or that she made. I can't get over the fact that she disrespected me. I can't get over the fact that she cheated. I can't get over the fact that he cheated. And we have to be honest with ourselves. Women's expectations are ridiculous. There's no pleasing. Now, this is not all. They want this high 6, 7, 8-figure dude.
You got to have a certain kind of gravitas to deal with a high-earning man. Because most of the time, these high-earning men, they don't have a lot of high-earning time. They're busy, they're working. It's tough. If you don't have nothing significant going on for yourself, that will be the worst decision that you have made in your chocolate life.
Thank you.